Good evening, good evening, good evening to Lottie Dottie and everybody. Today is Thursday evening. It's about 9:38 p.m. I want to first of all say shout out to my entire Bullish Bears team. Shout out to everyone on our Facebook who's following us. Shout out to everybody who's following us on YouTube. And just remember, you guys, to stay plugged in. Stay plugged in, you guys. There's a lot of things going on with our Bullish Bears team in the very, very near future. So you want to stay plugged in so you don't miss anything that's happening with us. We're going to continue to educate you and show you how you can continue to create a lifetime of wealth and continue to trade with confidence. All right. Continue to go to our website at bullishbrs.com. And for those new people, continue to make sure you stay plugged in and watch our YouTube as well, and continue to follow us on Facebook. Now, one thing I wanted to show you guys, this Netflix put that I've been playing. I'm still in it, and one of the reasons why I'm still in it is because I bought a June put option. And I told you guys before that one thing I follow a lot when you really want to see if something is really worth getting into and worth sticking it out for a while. Look at the open interest and the volume. If you can see here, this is the June 16 puts. Look at the open interest. This area that I got my cursor around now. This is the open interest area. You notice, it's way more than 100. It's thousands and thousands of open interest, which is a very, very good sign if you want to trade a particular stock for bullish or bearish. This is the call put side. So as you can see, open interest is extremely high. And at the same token, what I like is that volume is also extremely high, which says to me that this put option could be very, very lucrative if you stick with it and play it out. Very, very lucrative. Volume is extremely high and open interest is extremely high. So when I saw that, well, I already knew I was going to play it anyway, but when I saw that, that gave me more confidence that I could stay in this a little while longer. And then once you look at your chart for Netflix, you will also see the setup. So if you look at this, this is a daily chart, a daily period. I'm sorry, on a 5-month chart, daily period on a 5-month frame, 5-month chart. And as you can see, first and foremost, what I like the most. Tell you guys, anytime you're looking at the longer term charts, this is a daily chart, daily period on a 5-month table. Okay, I trust what the rune says because this is a longer time frame. And as you can see here, the red rune, the red line across the green line, which is signaling that the stock is about to fall. Okay, that's a strong signal when it's on a long-term chart. Okay, this is a daily period on a 4-month chart, 5-month chart. So this is a very, very strong signal, you guys. Very strong signal. So that let me know already that I can also go ahead and continue to trade this in a bearish fashion. So I bought puts, and as you can see, what I told you earlier is that the open interest and volume is also extremely heavy. So that's also a sign. Also, if you look up here, I purchased when it was right around, I want to say I got it when it was around 90, somewhere close to $92, $94. But what you can see here is that, I'm going to annotate this real quick so you can see something here. This stock still has room to fall, and I'm going to show you why. You got to always pay attention when you decide to make a choice. Look at your open interest. I mean, not your open interest. Look at your resistance levels, you guys. Resistance and support. Look at this, and where we're at now is right around here. What should I say? I could say there because it stopped, but it closed the day right around here. As you can see, that's a resistance area. That's a resistance and support area. Right now, it's considered support. It's probably going to break that. Over here, you got resistance. Where we're fighting that area. All right. After it breaks this, if it breaks this on tomorrow, your next level is going to be down here. Down in this area, right around here. Right around here. All right. You can actually even go even lower than that. I'm going to say it's about $80. In the area, it's about $80. That's where you're at, about right there. So if this thing continues to fall on tomorrow, I can get several more dollars out of it, because the next area of resistance, if it breaks through this, it's going to go down to 80. So that's another $7 drop. And the way things are going right now, with anything that's dealing with retail and electronics, on Friday it could be another bad day for the stocks. So I stayed in it. I lost some of my profit today. Went back down because at first I think my profit was originally, when it started out this morning, was around 266, back down to 130. I don't mind that because I know how much more I'm gonna get out of it. That's why I stayed in it. So I'm right here now at this level. The next level is right down here at this 80 level. So what I'm hoping is that tomorrow it'll drop, it'll break through the support, then it could march all the way down here to around this $80 level. Then I'll probably sell and get out. All right. So that's my synopsis on Netflix. Okay. So as you guys can see, it's still in a bearish fashion. So I will continue to trade this stock and take that at least until it gets to 80. And once it gets to 80, after that, let me look at the next one. I'll let you know where the next level of resistance will be. Level of resistance and support will be. I'll just change my weekly, and I'll look at a 4-year chart, 4-year, 5-month chart on a weekly, and see if we can spread it out to look for another resistance point. And so the next one after that will be, and it could get back down to this low. Next one after that is right here, you guys, and that's about, let me see. That look like it could be around $60. And the way the market is going, you guys, I wouldn't doubt it if it dropped down that low, because the major markets are really in a deep dive right now. So the next level will be right around here. Next level resistance right around here. And that's about, actually, nope, take it back, right around here. That's about $67. 67 bucks. Okay. We are now currently here. No, we're not. We are currently here. And the next level we can get to, we're about 87 now. The next level we can get to is about 80. Around 80, yeah. Around 80 is where you're gonna have resistance again. Then after that, we'll have resistance again right here, which is about 60, 68. Okay. So I'm looking to ride Netflix probably at least into 80. And then I'll have to see if it get a bounce after around 80, I'll probably sell it and take my profits and wait for it to fall again. If it falls again, then the next area resistance will be around 60, and that's 65, 68 level. All right. So that's Netflix. I will still continue to play that with the put. And now let's look at the major markets to see if they actually going to agree with us. And also, I can let you know now. I can't show you this on the screen because it's on my phone. But as far as pre-market goes, aftermarket goes right now, the major indexes are showing bearish, and it's showing very, very bearish. So I might stay in Netflix for a while if this market continue to show this bearish movement, because I can get a lot of money out of this Netflix. It's a lot of people trading it right now. All right, so that's Netflix. And let's look at the S&P 500 so we can see where we at. SPX. Okay, and as you can see, look at that big old red candlestick there, right there. So the S&P is ready to continue downward, and you can also, let me get rid of this. I'll show you multiple things on this chart, which can always give you confidence. When you look at multiple charts, you guys, and you look at the major indexes, that gives you confidence that you can trade something in a certain way. I traded 2 other stocks too that I'm gonna break down too. And I'm gonna show you how those are working out for me. All right, so this is S&P, and you can immediately see that you got a signal there, crossover there, where the 2 moving average lines crossed over. Red was on the top now, blue was on the bottom. It's telling you this stock got more room to drop. It's telling you that the S&P got more room to drop. And as you can see, it went down here, then it went up, and it's ready to go back down again. I don't really think it's going to go back up again, but it'll probably continue downward. And if it does continue downward, then the next level of resistance will be, next level of support will be right around here, 2055. Then if it continues down there, Next level would be this 2040. And if it breaks that, who knows where this market will be going. And as you can see, if you look at the rune is also giving you a sell signal or a buy a put signal. I'll just call it buy a put signal. All right, so that's how the S&P looks. So the S&P pretty much agrees with my bearish sentiment as far as Netflix goes. And let's see what the let's see if we can take a look at NASDAQ real quick. And I'll show you how these markets almost mimic each other. They almost look exactly alike. One may be ahead of the other by a little bit, but in general, they look just alike. All right. I think, let's see, I think it's this one. Let's see. Yep, that's it. All right, so look at NASDAQ. It's showing same thing. Almost the same thing, just a little bit lower. Here's your bearish movement right here. Went up, marched up, then it came down, went up, it's going to come down again. So this NASDAQ is also in a bearish mode. And as you can see, the rune also agrees that it's in a bearish mode. All right. Now, let's take a look at another one that I traded today, CVX. All right, it's one of the gasoline / oil companies. And if you guys have not paid attention, overall, these are oil and gold and oil, gold, and silver. They're going to continue to rise. It's a matter of when. All right, but it looks like CVX has just got a very, very strong buy signal. And I'm going to show you guys where it is. I'm going to annotate this real quick. Got a strong buy signal. I saw that when I was doing some research with the I was doing some research trying to find a good stock to get into. I was looking on marketclub.com, but I was also keeping in mind, I was looking at the futures and seeing, and I saw how crude was doing. So the first thing that came to my mind is I want to search for anything that's related to oil. So I started getting in my mind anything that I've traded in the past, and one was CVX. So that's how I typically came up with that one, because I knew I've traded in the past, and I knew if the oil was going up, CVX is also within that umbrella. I looked and see if I could find anything for CVX, and what I found was I saw how this was sloping downward, trending downward, also trending downward here. But what makes me believe that this trend is not going to continue is because of the strength of the crude oil overall. So with that said, I said, okay, well, I can't have no confidence that channel is going to continue that way. And also, you start to see these changeovers within the system. Got a big change over there. Crossover, and the blue one took the top position and starting to rise up above the cloud. So that's a good sign that this could be headed higher. All right. So in turn, what you end up doing is buy yourself a call. Buy yourself a call for CVX, because Arun also agrees with me. Look at that. What do you know? Green rune on top. The green line is on top. It just shot up. So that's a good good bullish signal down here. And the Williams indicator also shows a bullish signal. And down in the rune oscillator shows a brand new bullish signal. Only thing waiting to turn around is this on balance volume. Wait for that to turn around. We need a turn to go up. All right. So that's CVX. And the last one I'm going to show you guys is MJNA. All right. And this one is very, very important, you guys, because it's a penny stock. However, it's been in the news. If you guys, I follow the news and the media all the time. You guys know I do, because that's how you get a lot of your information. And you give you more confidence in trading a stock a certain way. Well, over the past, and plus, you guys know what I do for a living. Over the past several months, I've been hearing, or past year and a half, all the hype about these states that are legalizing marijuana, and all of a sudden you got certain laws that's been passed in a lot of other states where that's decriminalizing marijuana. It's making it not a crime. It's decriminalizing it. So with that said, marijuana is becoming more and more more looked at for natural cures as well. So this company medical marijuana, MJNA. I think that may be just an ETF for it. I thought it was just, it may be, or maybe something that finances it. But this particular symbol, I noticed that the volume was extremely heavy when I first looked at it. And it's still pretty heavy. But what I also noticed is that if you look down here at the rune area, it looks like it's about to change to me. It's wiggling around, about to change to me. So we'll see what happens. I think it's going to change, but it's a gamble I was willing to take. And this is a stock that I don't plan on, trading short term. I'm gonna be in this for long term because I know what medical marijuana will probably end up doing over time. Also, there was an article on this particular one that showed that there were some treatments that were being used to see if it could actually have an impact on cancer. So that actually caused the stock to actually spike a little bit. And as you can see, it took a pullback since then. But I think it has room to go higher. So I bought the shares, and I'm gonna stick it out and see how long I can be able to keep these shares without losing a whole bunch of money. I only paid I paid something very cheap for this for these shares. So okay, and that's it in a nutshell. So that's all I have to share with you guys today. Continue to follow us, guys, on bullishbrs.com. Continue to follow us on YouTube, and continue to follow us on Facebook, and continue to send your family and friends here, because our ultimate goal is to continue to educate and empower people so that they can learn how to create multiple streams of income and just learn how to trade with confidence. Okay? All right, you guys, have an awesome night. I'll see you guys on tomorrow, or hear from you guys on tomorrow.